Good afternoon, folks. We've seen a mostly clear day throughout the afternoon. It's been very warm, to be honest. It's almost a fall-like weather, but as we get into tonight, we've got more of this showing up. We've got some scattered showers right now in Crawford County and parts of Lawrence and Richland County as well, and then to our west, and we expect this to continue throughout the evening. I'll show you the weather system that's moving more into our area. It is creating a little bit of snowfall over here, but we don't expect to see this kind of snowfall in our area coming up. But you can see down here just south of Illinois and southern Illinois and Missouri, right there into parts of Kentucky, as we get up into the evening hours, we expect to see a lot of this heavier rainfall coming into our area. And the reason for that is because we do have a bit of a southerly breeze bringing a lot of moisture from the Gulf, and we'll see a lot of that throughout the evening, and then possibly a change over to snow-rain mix, but we'll talk about that in a second. Winds right now, you can see they're variable to non-existent in most areas, but as we get to shift and come out of the south, that's when we'll see a little bit heavier rainfall. But also as they shift and come out of the north over the next 24 hours, that's when we could see some cooler temperatures as well. Because right now we're in 50 in Terre Haute and Rockville, 50 in Linton and Vincennes, and 48 in Robinson. It's just a very warm afternoon, but it's going to come down and it'll start tonight. As you can see, we'll start you out at 8 o'clock. You can see we have a chance for scattered showers in the Illinois section of our viewing area. As we get into the overnight, that's when the heavier amount of rainfall comes in. Futurecast is putting it around midnight as that heavy rainfall coming in. By 5 in the morning, you get up for Christmas Eve, still a good chance for rain. And as we get into the day, it's going to actually cool down. We'll hit our low for tonight around, or our high rather. It's going to be a much warmer time, so we'll hit a high of like 42 or so, and then we'll start coming down. So that'll be around, I would say, 2 in the morning or so. Once we come down from that, which should have been the low, it should be 42, but it's going to be warmer than normal. We'll have a high tomorrow that's it's just a whole mess as the weather changes and we start to shift and get cooler. You can see we have a rain-snow mix by the afternoon on Wednesday, so if you have plans to travel, make sure you're aware of that and any travel conditions, because as we move through the day, you can see heavy amounts of rainfall are going to fall down. From midnight tonight till tomorrow morning, they're projecting possibly up to an inch of rainfall in Terre Haute, so a heavy rainfall night. And the temperatures, like we were talking about, 2 in the morning, 43 degrees, and then it's going to start getting cooler. So we'll get cooler as the day warms up tomorrow. I know it sounds confusing, but it's just what's happening because those winds are going to shift and come out of the north, and then what they'll bring with them is this rain-snow mix here. You can see by the afternoon on Wednesday, rain and snow possible. And as we get into Thursday morning, a chance, as you can see in the overnight Thursday or Wednesday, to see a little bit of snowfall in the Wabash Valley. And for Christmas Day, well, we're talking about a day that's going to be in the low 40s for our high. So it's going to be a drastic change. We're going to go from these 52-degree temperatures down to about the low 40s by the time we get to Christmas Day, and a chance to see a little bit of flurries and possible, not any real accumulations, less than an inch, but that could be something you could see dusting the ground on Christmas Day. Tonight, 40 degrees, rain likely heavy at times, winds out of the north at 10 miles an hour as we get into the evening. Tomorrow, 42 degrees, rain then wintry mix with the falling temperatures. And then tomorrow night, 30 degrees, a light snow possible and windy. And as we take a look at your 7-day, just like we were talking about, Santa dropped into the picture. We'll get a chance once this system moves out to get cooler. We'll get a little warmer again on Friday at 47 degrees, 40 on Saturday. And then we'll get back to those normal winter temperatures for this time of year. 40 degrees on Saturday, 36 on Sunday. That's a little bit more normal, but we've had just a bizarre week in terms of temperatures and just in time for Christmas, it looks like.